I'm Nigel Christensen. I'm a sales consultant at Dave Wright Nissan Subaru. Today, I'm here to talk about emergency winter survival kits in your vehicle. Now, if you spent any amount of time in the state of Iowa during the winter, you know how bitter cold it can get and why it's important to always have an emergency survival kit in the trunk of your vehicle. There are many different things that you can include in your kit, but here are some of the essentials. First, we have Subaru's Roadside Emergency Kit, which includes 45 different pieces. First and foremost, you obviously have this beautiful kit that works out beautifully for you. Different zippers that you can put things in. Now, of course, you do have your jumper cables. Pull these out. So if you need to jump your vehicle, if you have somebody that can help you out, you have that. You have a nice little first aid kit. So you have bandages and all different types of things inside of here that will be able to take care of you in the case of the emergency. You have this nice little window triangle mount, so you can put this on your windshield or anywhere else that you need to that shows that you have it. There's ponchos. Obviously, you might need something like this because you don't want to get over wet or anything like that. You have 3 AAA batteries, and the reason why you have these AAA batteries is because you have this nice headlamp, which is a flashlight, so your AAA batteries will go right inside there, be able to take great care of you. And then you have a whistle. So if SOS emergency, you need somebody to help you immediately, this whistle will come into play. And then of course, you have some gloves that have some grips on them as well. So that's gonna help you out. Now moving on, some of the other essentials that we have here as well is probably one of the most important things is we have a shovel. Now obviously you'll want to use a shovel like this to be able to get out of the vehicle or get the vehicle out of the position that it's in. But also, let's say that you're stuck there for a little bit and the exhaust is covered. You'll want to make sure that that exhaust is uncovered, because if it isn't, the fumes will be getting inside of the vehicle, and obviously that's very unhealthy for you, and it can be much more detrimental. So you just want to make sure that you have a shovel with you at all times. So something like that, if it does happen, you have the ability to uncover the exhaust, okay? Now, you also have a window scraper. This guy's gonna be able to scrape and remove the snow. Something like this is gonna be really helpful for you, not only if you are stranded, but just on the day-to-day basis. You have a beautiful scarf. I love wearing scarves. This scarf's very soft and comfortable. Then you have very warm gloves. Can never have too many gloves, especially in the case that there is an emergency and you end up somewhere stranded. You can never have too many of anything, any pieces of material, and that also includes a nice warm hat too that you could add in. Now, let's say that you end up slipping, or there's some kind of ice that you can't get off of. This is your unscented cat litter, but what this is going to do for you, this is actually going to help give you grip underneath the tires, so it's going to help you move the vehicle forward. Now, some of my very favorite things that you should always have in the vehicle are hand warmers, okay? Now these hand warmers, I love them. As you can tell, my hands, I get cold very easily. Having hand warmers, putting them inside your gloves, they last for 18 hours. If you are stuck out there and you don't have anything, these hand warmers will come in cute and handy for you. And not only will those come in handy for you, but you also could use toe warmers, okay? So you can use these obviously not only for your toes, but your hands or anywhere else, but anytime you can keep yourself warm, these are the types of things that you'll want, okay? Now, what's really cool too is I think that every vehicle should obviously have too is an emergency blanket. So not only kits like this, but just having blankets in general, you should always have 1 or 2 extra blankets inside the car, because if you're making those long trips and your car breaks down, having those blankets inside the vehicle will make a world of a difference, okay? Now inside of here, these are your waterproof matches. These matches going to be beneficial for you, not only because obviously you might need it for some light, but there's a candle too, so that's going to help keep you warm. You'll want to have some kind of food in the vehicle that will last for a long period of time, that you can keep in the vehicle that will be good for you, okay? So almonds, great option. Something like this will be good for you. Beef jerky, okay? Stuff that lasts a really long time that you can eat, that will stay good, and you don't have to worry about it spoiling or anything like that. And then of course, we even have something that would be like, you know, freeze-dried cherry, blueberry, grapefruit blend, like this type of stuff, right? So you have all these fruits inside here that will stay, you know, preserved for you. And then of course, water. You'll want to have any kind of liquid that you can possibly get, you know, more than just one water bottle, but you always want to make sure that you have the abundance with you. So if you're ever traveling or ever doing anything like that, you'll always want to make sure that you have this stuff with you, because it might seem silly at the time, but when you're on the road and all of a sudden, you know, you have a flat tire or you end up in the ditch or something else happens, you always want to make sure that you have a backup plan and just always be prepared. If you want to win this kit, there's more information in the description on how to enter the giveaway. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and stay warm this winter.